Greetings everyone and welcome back to the Lost Moon Unification and of course to Stellaris, where in the last episode we began the arduous task of trying to clear out all of the Unbidden systems. Now, hopefully you're going to get to us before we engage that, which it looks like you might. Yes, good. That means all of our focus will be on your ships rather than on this, which, oh, well, actually, no, some of them are on that. Well, trapped. Never mind, we still seem to have won. Whew. That was a little bit closer than I would have liked, I'll be perfectly honest, but there we go. Another one down. Now let's have a quick review of our ship designs, because we have got new tech now. So, the Rocinante. Decent ranged vessel, actually. A fairly good ranged vessel, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. The Panthera. Now, this is the thing. Small phase disruptor versus this. You've got plus 200% shield damage. Whereas that's plus 50% shield. Penetration, not damage. Okay, well, given that, then actually, I'm terribly sorry that I missed that in the last episode. That might not actually work out for us then. I'm assuming penetration is exactly the same as ignores armor, but no, I would say it's not particularly that much better then, in that case. Let's just have a quick look. It's a little bit more damaging. It's got not actually even that much better accuracy, honestly. Okay, well that's a little bit of a shame. I'm a little bit saddened by that. Oh well, we'll allow the design that we already have that's using it to continue using it, but we are going to have to investigate that shortly. Alright, let's start moving forward. We are going to need to do a little... There we go. Let's see if we can't catch this fleet in here whilst... Oh, no, there we are. Let's go over here then instead and try and engage you, shall we? We might be very lucky. No, we are not. Never mind, they have dropped on us. Oh, they're a little bit closer than I would like, but we're probably still safe where we are. Especially given that the majority of our fleet are incredibly tanky battleships. There is a builder there, though, that we are going to want to take out before it manages to build anything.
Construction complete.
Let's make sure that happens, shall we? Before you do anything that I would rather you not. There we go. I'm wondering if this is using up their resources. I wonder if they have some sort of resource cap. Oh, dear. Scientist Unalox has died at the ripe old age of 148. Oh, the Terra Nova no longer has a scientist. Well, that is a bit of a shame. However, Simlex is available. You're not actually doing anything, so sure. Simlex, let's get you in there. Let's also focus on you and get you to continue assisting research. I think that would be pretty wise. Pretty wise right now. Okay, well, this is going to reduce their spread a little bit. I'm not sure how many of these ships they have or how frequently they can get reinforcements or what types of reinforcements they'll receive, but if we can just cut down on the amount that they can do, then that's going to obviously be better for us. Right, so more for them for not backing up their vulnerable craft, but now we need to get over there rather sharpish and clean that out, and then eventually get up there. If we can just keep them to one system as our fleet strength continues to grow, then maybe, just maybe, we'll be in with a chance. We are now going to be able to produce 4 different lines of battleships at the same time. That's actually extremely good. Let's get in there. Drag. Let's get away!
Construction complete.
Come back, you! Alright, edict duration is sorted. Let's increase the lifespan then, just to sort out some of those problems.
Construction
right,
complete.
We should be able to wipe this area out fairly quickly. Hopefully, we might even be able to draw in some of their forces, if we're very lucky. Right, given the amount of resources we have, let's continue to build Pillars of Infinity. But we will do it in all of these locations. Now, I wonder if I select both. No, I can't select both. That is such a shame. I really would like an ability to just say, yeah, just mass build this particular ship in all available locations that can build it well. That would be grand. But that should very rapidly improve the strength of my fleet. Okay, here we go. Let's get down there quickly at that. We might be able to engage them before they jump out. We might not. No, it looks like they are turning around to get... Oh, they're going to be distracted by one of my battleships. That is a shame. It is a pillar of infinity, though, so we'll actually get a little bit of information on this. We're doing some damage to shields. They're starting to bleed into hull. We're actually doing damage to a lot of things there. They did melt it. I'm not sure if they lost anything in that battle, though. No, they didn't, but they are actually wounded. They're quite wounded, in fact. Wow. Okay. They took a lot of damage there. I'm reasonably impressed. There we go. And pop. Good. Alright. Next target then would be all the way over here and wiping out whatever this may be. Well, we know what it is. It's going to be another gate. But let's have a quick look. We have now, by ourselves, overtaken them in ship kills. That is very good. And we're constantly drawing them out. So, whilst we're doing this, I think they're not really getting an opportunity to attack their neighbours, which is useful.
Construction complete.
But we are going to need a lot more reinforcements before we can get down there and actually take on their fleets, because that's like a 230 fleet, something around those lines. I am very worried about that. If we're lucky and we can just position our fleet just out of the way, but close enough that it attracts their attention, it might be able... We might be able to strip down any reinforcements they're getting. Again, it kind of relies on them having a finite reinforcement wave. But I'm not sure if that's the case. We could be... What? I was really quite concerned that they had some sort of super weapon that they just deployed. No super weapons, thankfully. Alright, let's get down there. So we're right next to them. They can see us. And if they want to, they can come and fight us. That would be fine for me. We've got plenty of ships heading in, which is going to be quite amazing.
Complete.
Uh-oh. No. Let's jump over there then. Construction is complete, and we've got a decent amount of minerals, so let's go ahead and do a little bit more trading. It does seem that ever since we started fielding the Pillars of Infinity, though, that we have been winning this war of attrition. At least a little bit more than... Oh, wrong thing. A little bit more than we were before. Two there, and 1, 2. And Sparta finally. Oh, dread. Just a little bit shy. Yeah, we're going to be a little bit shy for a while. Alright, let's see what we can do. Oh, please attack them. No, too late. They've gone away. Once again. Oh, dear. That is unfortunate. That is super unfortunate. Please turn around and engage the ones that are right behind you, or you are going to die. Oh, thank goodness. We've got another group over there. Thankfully, our range is really what's keeping us alive here, I feel.
Communications alert.
Okay, diplomatic proposal. There are bigger threats in the galaxy than you and I. We should cast aside our differences and deal with them. I agree. The war has ended with a white peace. No demands have been enforced. I actually agree with that. I'm quite thankful for it too. The question is now, are they going to be active? Because if they are, that's going to be terrifying. And let's actually head out and see. Are they technically active now? They're just dormant still. I think they might still be dormant. Okay, we were very lucky there. Oh, wow. Did you manage to take it out? Oh, no, we did. Oh, my lord. It comes to something when you're fighting so many battles, you don't remember which ones you fought. Now, let's get back down here in nice and close so that you can see us again. And just wait. Oh, dear. My bad. Merge. No. Skyline. Okay, everyone down there. Let's get rid of all these. There we go. Alright, what have we got? Oh, actually, it's gone down. Are they actually hemorrhaging? They might be. We're extremely lucky they are. There was one ship that got away. I'm not sure what it's going to be, which is kind of annoying. They should be on their way. That's right, just keep scanning. If you can manage to find them, that's going to be amazing for us, right? Everyone there, merge, please. Okay. We need a lot more ships. Sparta, I would like another Pillar of Infinity. And Wolf is reasonably close to finishing this. Let's get one there. As is Cyrillac. And that should be good enough. Our fleet has gone from a fairly diverse fleet to pretty much battleships. A diverse set of battleships, but pretty much battleships. And that's it. Oh, okay. Wait a second. What? I fear the giant space jellyfish. Now let's jump over here then.
Construction complete.
Oh dear. Just as they decide, like, yeah, we'll deal with that. That was unfortunate. Oh, that is extremely unfortunate. That is extremely close. Oh my lord, that is... Oh, thank goodness we managed to wipe one out before the other really joined in. That could have gone badly. That could have gone shockingly badly for us. Quickly, please, wipe them out. That really could have gone so horribly badly. Thankfully, I managed to get out there and deal with that before they were too dangerous.
Construction complete.
There we go. Right, I would very much like you to be back here. Let's get back in there and draw them out. Completely okay with them coming to say hello. There we are. And more of our battleships on the way all the time. We are going to wait a little bit longer though, I think.
Technological acquisition successful.
Well done, the energy weapons. Have we got shields? Yes, we can. Good. Right. You are very worrying. Let's keep an eye on you, shall we? And see what's going on here. See how often you gain reinforcements. We're going to need to be at least 200 before we're in a position to really push forward. They've got 32 battleships, 54 cruisers, and 86 escorts. We merely have 86 battleships. I mean, that's a terrible bad, I suppose. Okay, it's all about reinforcing the frontline battleships now, so I'm just going to be focusing on that for a little while. Wolf, let's get some going there, and while that's happening, let's continue to increase the size of our fleet. No. Sparta, let's get some more Pillars of Eternity. Sorry, Pillars of... I keep saying Pillars of Eternity, because it's a game that's been on my mind lately. There we go. That should be okay. They're sending out... no, actually their fleet has returned for now. Quite a while. Is there anything I can do to work out how soon they're going to be able to reinforce? I mean, if we could just get in there and attack it. That's all we need to do is get in there and... Oh, we've got to take that one out first, actually. We could try. We could try. We could just slip in the back and then
Technological
fail.
acquisition successful.
Tempting, actually. Quite tempting. Kinetic weapon attack speed, please. If only there was a kinetic weapon attack range research we could do. That would be quite amazing. Let's continue to share out the burden of these builds. There we are.
Communications alert.
Okay. Energy credits and minerals. No, I'm not going to send it for that. No. I would need something in return for months. I'm not just going to give it to you.
Construction
It looks
complete.
like they aren't actually expanding anymore. Which is extremely promising. Extremely promising. We might be in with a chance. If this keeps up, we might well be in with a chance. Let's not have you stood at the side, though, because they could just drop on top of your face. And that would make me cry. If after all this preparation, we lose that. What? Oh. There was a terrible moment that I thought Bloodstained Raven had died. That would have probably scuppered our entire effort. Erasmus, let's get you in there. And head on down. And you can continue researching for me. There we go. I'm going to need to get this war over with soon, because I need to get some more... I need to start insulting people again. Frankly, it's been a long time. Just keep the foundries and the dockyards going.
Construction complete.
Thank you. Let's get another one in just a second. Well, actually several seconds, in fact, unfortunately.
Construction
Okay,
complete.
we've got a Void Shaper there. Have you just received... Yes, you've received a reinforcement wave. Okay. So what's going to happen there then? Are they heading out? Or what are they doing? We've got 2 Void Shapers actually.
Technological acquisition successful.
That's interesting. That's very interesting. Wonder how long you're going to get those reinforcements for, though. But it seems that they are down. They are completely out of reinforcements. Well, they've just got a reinforcement, but it seems like they were out of them
Construction
prior
complete.
to that. Which is very reassuring. It does seem that they have a finite... at least a finite speed that they can reinforce at. Which is exactly what we need. That'll do. Okay. Are you going to send out your fleets at any point? Because I'd love to chase them down and kill them all. I'd find that extremely satisfying. Because that is now a dangerous place to be. We're up to 203. I mean, I guess what I could do is I could move you away a little bit. And then move back in. Maybe let them feel secure and move out. Get their fleets away from
Construction
there.
complete.
Might be worth my doing.
Construction complete.
Does seem that I am catching up to them, though, which is a good thing. So what are you going to do next? I have no idea. They just seem to want to guard this area, which I guess makes a lot of sense. It's still frustrating, all the same. We'll let a little bit of time pass. Are they moving out? They may be... No, they're holding position. Fair enough. It's just a plastic Leviathan's moving around. Oh, of course, yes, because I can see all fleets because of my sensor array. That makes sense. Right, okay. Need a little bit more time to get all of these new ships to us.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Fantastic. See if we can trade off a little bit more of my energy. Legitimately, though, if it weren't for that ability to trade, we would have already lost. We'd have lost a long time ago, in fact. So, yay! Yay for that. Very useful. We're starting to push on our fleet capacity, too. We've got 3 ships being made and being delivered, and then we're going to push in. We now have a fleet larger than theirs, well, than their main fleet, I guess. No matter what happens, this is going to be a pretty tight battle. But if we can manage it, then we can go to war with you. And our enemies are at this point so small that I don't really think they can put up much of a fight against us. We should be able to handle this. I will probably give this space to Gavarian Star Coalition.
Construction complete.
To make sure that I don't make any one entity too large. I think that would probably be a fairly wise move, honestly. At this point, though, we could maybe even just go for the Zarkon League and vassalize them. Just straight up vassalize them. That might be
technological acquisition successful.
Excellent. And energy weapon attack speed, please. But that's it. Our fleets are en route. So we're waiting for the last ones to reach us. And then we're going in for the attack. So let's move in. Actually, let's move down here, because that's probably the direction we're going to attack from. So that hopefully we can destroy the anchor before anything else. I mean, we're not quite big enough for this, but maybe we'll be able to do it. We'll see. They don't seem too interested in pushing out, which is exactly what we need. I am going to change your fleet stance to passive, however. Right, this is the moment. We've got 904 ships there. That's about as many as we killed of this. Oh no, actually, yes, we've killed a lot more than that. Very well. Time for us to move in. See what we can do. Hopefully we can do some great things. But we'll see. Of course, we're going to slow things right down to normal speed at the very least. And watch this play out. There we go. So this is going to be gone fairly quickly, and if they are happy to just come over and fight us, then I am happy to let them come over and fight us. Are you engaging already? Oh, you are. Glorious. Okay, you've poked the bear, and the others are waking up, but you might be able to wipe out this group before they approach. Yeah, it looks like you will, actually. You're just slightly more powerful than them. Only slightly, though, so this all comes down to how much damage you can do from extreme range. Naval activity in Nunis. You have received intelligence reports of significant fleet movement within the Zarkon League. They seem to be centered on the Nunis system, suspiciously close to our border. What are the Zarkons up to? Continue monitoring the situation. That's strange. And worrying. Strange and worrying. Right, let's hope that our long-range firepower is going to be able to win the day here. We have taken out a lot of their fleet strength. Their battleships are all but gone, but those cruisers are still fairly large in number. I think we may have it, though. I think we've probably won this from having range. Mind you, we had 110 battleships there, so it's not a small amount of very large, extremely powerful ships, to be fair. But, no, we've got this. I can't imagine that they're going to be able to put down a 204k fleet with 30k with the firepower. And with that, I think we're already working on the dimensional port. I think we've won it. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Ah, my goodness, that was worrisome. And is more coming in? No, we've just dropped it below a certain amount of health, I imagine. There we go. And it's all but disappeared. Oh no, they've sent through more ships of some sort. I'm thinking, maybe. Either way, we've all but won this. I'm not sure what you're still shooting at, but I trust you two have been doing alright. Invasion defeated! The last vestiges of the extraterrestrial invaders have been wiped out, hopefully ridding the galaxy of this threat for good. Sapients everywhere are celebrating the news of this great victory, safe at last in the knowledge that they won't be harvested as food by these strange energy creatures after all. Perhaps this is the beginning of a new era of galactic cooperation and friendship. We shall see. I gained a lot of unity that I can't use, which is kind of a slap in the face, but okay. Have I gained any kind of plus on everyone? Emotional emulators, Star-Lords? No, not particularly. I don't think they like me any more than they used to. Okay, well, there's some weird fleet activity going on here. I don't know which Zarkon League are talking about, which is annoying. But I think it's safe to say we win! Haha! Right, at this point then, I would like to make sure that this is for the Kovarian Star Coalition and not have a massive fight on my hands. So let's get down here. Let's get my fleet in position. Transport fleet, let's move you down as well. Oh my lord. I'm so happy that we didn't lose the game there. That being said, maybe this is the best time to try and vassalize them before they start spreading again. Questionable. I think you are more dangerous to me, ultimately, than the others. Closed borders. Okay. Fair enough, I guess. It's kind of rude. Considering I just saved the universe. Well, the galaxy at the very least, but... oh well. Right. Let's see. We'll wait until the ships are in position before we launch our attack. Actually, I'm not even sure that we can. We may actually have non-aggression pact because we ended our war so recently. In which case, it will be the Zarkon League that we go for next. Let's see.
Technological acquisition successful.
Marvelous. Let us continue to get better at everything. Well done. Okay, our fleets are in position. Can we go to war? No. It is a couple of years before then, which is a bit of a shame. Alright then, Zarkon League. Ha! It sucks to be you. It really must suck to be you. You've got a couple of planets around here that will easily be able to take off you. And then we'll move onwards. Our ships will repair themselves, so I don't need to worry about that. Just get in there. Oh, well, actually, some of them might not. The Pillars of Infinity might not, actually. Either way, I think it's time for us to go to war. Declare war. I want to humiliate you first, and then I would like to vassalize you. Or, well, yeah... I think vassalizing should be good. Or I can make you a tributary. You can't quite vassalize. Which is a bit of a shame. Oh, actually, let's just drop it in there. Is it something we can achieve? No, it's not something we can achieve. But I guess we could just vassalize you while we're at it. Yeah, we'll take Calamity Enterprises then. I accept. Man, it's going to suck to be them. I'm going to vassalize them by attacking their ally. Is there any areas that I want to give over? Yeah, let me just type. See, I kind of want to be nice to you, but can I even help you out? No, I can't seem to hand them over to you. Never mind then. The Kroll Principality are not someone I can help. Okay, I confirm.
Diplomatic alert. War protocols initiated.
Indeed. Right. Swoop down. And we'll capture 1 or 2 planets, but mostly I'm looking to wipe out their fleet capabilities. We've probably already annihilated much of their... they've probably already lost much of their abilities through us attacking their... through them being attacked by the Unbidden, honestly. Right, move into orbit. Well, this shouldn't be too hard for us to sort out.
Technological acquisition successful.
Marvelous. Go ahead, army damage. And I'm going to allow my credits to build up so that I can actually see all the fleets. I would like to upgrade my sensor array, honestly. There we go. And at this point, you can just go ahead and land your armies. You've got more than enough armies there to be able to crush any kind of opposition.
Planetary pacification protocols initiated.
Even without it all being bombarded.
Ground invasion units have achieved all
Anything else
objectives.
down here? No, nothing else I really need to worry about. Well done. Let's get them back in the sky. There we go. And that'll do. We'll just leave the Warform dappling there. Alright, transport fleet. Head back into safe space. A bite storm. I'm just gonna... I'm gonna quickly sweep through here. Make sure I've wiped out all of the stations before I actually start capturing planets. That way, I'm assured that things are safe. I'm gonna leave you guys to deal with any fighting up there. Ooh, there was a decent sized fleet there. No, it wasn't a decent sized fleet. That is a lie. It's a very small, piddly fleet. But hopefully our units are going to be able to deal with over there by themselves. Yeah, it looks like they did manage to defeat them. Well done.
Hostile orbital nexus engaged.
Good. And onwards to the next. We did lose a fair chunk of ships actually in that war. Unfortunately. That is their home world now? Wow. Okay, didn't realize that. I may actually take that one. In fact, if that was their homeworld, I strongly suspect that was one of the best shipyards they had. So we'll just move in and take this one out. In the meanwhile, however, let's head over to Morovia and the Sentry Spire. Let's get the next stage of that built. Let's drop back in. Have you managed to pacify them yet? You haven't landed yet. Well, right, let's head on back to Yan. Claim that system if we can. Are we pacifying them? Oh, it was already pacified. Oh, fair enough. That's not a problem. In fact, that's actually quite useful.
Technological acquisition successful.
Excellent. More shield hit points, I think, would be nice. It's actually not too bad that our allies are helping out with claiming the worlds. It's quite useful, in fact. We've got a reasonable amount of forces there. I'm not too surprised that Kalemi are sending their forces down here, considering they've got quite a lot to lose. Quite a lot to lose. Is anyone else in here yet? No. Okay, go ahead and land the armies. And we should be able to win this.
Planetary pacification protocols initiated.
Strip away the bunkers.
Ground invasion units have achieved
Excellent.
all objectives.
Right, Bite Storm. I'd love it if you could head down here and wipe this out. While that's happening, we'll get our armies back into the sky. Go. And then you guys can go back somewhere safe. There we are. It should be a fairly swift war, honestly. Despite what's at stake, there's not really much they can do to prevent this from happening. There we are. And onwards to the next. What have we got in there? We've got not too many. It's actually a reasonable fight. Honestly, we're not going to have to even show up. We will, but it isn't strictly necessary. They've got a decent force there together. They've managed to put together a decent little group of fighters, considering the small empires that some of these ships are coming from. I'm reasonably impressed. Uh-oh. Sleepers awake. It began as a subtle shift in Nurian behavior. Oh dear. Scattered reports of their ships, once rarely seen outside their own space, now begin being spotted in remote systems all across the galaxy. Highly advanced scouting vessels visiting ancient, ruined worlds, refusing all hails and fleeing when attacked. Their purpose and mission unknown. Until now. We now know that the Nurian were recovering the databanks of survey beacons and automated scouting posts left behind when they retreated to their present borders, gathering information for their return to the galactic stage. In Nurian space, fleets are gathering, armies are being mustered, and ancient factories roar to life. For the first time in an age, the Nurian zealots are looking outward beyond their borders and toward the galaxy at large. As their decaying shipyards are repaired and refitted, and dormant systems of Titan foundries come online, the rest of the galaxy is left with only one question. Who will this once sleeping giant target first in their quest to reclaim the age-old glory lost? That is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. Because they have probably just gained massive amounts of firepower. Yes, they have. Alright, well, we're going to have to pull back from here then. This is no longer a place where we need to be. We need to be somewhere much more important, and that is fighting you guys. So let's jump over there and start attacking right away. Now, you're probably going to engage either me... Well, actually, you can engage any of us, but they're all basically my tributaries or my vassals, so one way or t'other, it's going to result in a fight. Do I really care to be in there? I'm not sure I do, actually. You know what? I'm not actually sure they can even engage us first. Because I think we've effectively got a treaty. So even though they've awoken, they're going to have to attack someone else. But then when they do, they'll pull me into the war. Really would rather be dealing with that myself, but oh well. Alright, next one. Let's move on. Jump over there. We'll try and clear this out a little bit. Okay. We've got a tiny little fleet down there. I think our ally ships will be able to handle that, personally. And most of our systems have got spaceports that could probably handle it by themselves anyway. It's a tiny little scout vessel. With almost no consequence whatsoever. Alright, let's get our transports in. Right. No, there's nothing really particularly dangerous here. Are they building power? They are building power, actually. That is worrisome. Okay, we're going to have to match that then, unfortunately. Which means more battleships. However, I don't know what kind of battleships would be best for this one, so I'm going to go a mixture of Fomorian and Pillar of Infinity class battleships. Hopefully we can get them down there reasonably soon. Ahead, land your armies. we should be able to take this.
Planetary pacification protocols.
Not that it matters
initiated.
because it's not going to change that anyone gets this land. We're not going to, but yeah, it's a matter of pride, you know. Yep. All right, so Bite Storm. Until they attack, there's not a lot I can do to force the matter. So we're just going to continue expanding outwards. And I'll have my fleet jump in just a moment. There we go. My main fleet should have already engaged. And there's 2 planets here that we're going to be able to take.
Technological acquisition successful.
Enter orbit. There we go. Let's grab... You know what? I could get a military station increase just in case they invade any of my systems, but I think we're actually fine for now. They don't seem too interested in expanding out right now. They don't seem interested in expanding out at all, actually. Right, let's actually zoom in and see how this is going. Only 240 days. That's actually not long in this game's time. Not when we're running at triple speed, anyway.
Communications alert.
Okay. Sure, we'll accept that one. By all means. Land armies. They already landed them. Never mind. Let's move off. We're heading over here instead. Enter orbit and begin bombardment. I'm assuming they're going to win. Oh, they did not. You suck. Wow. You suck enormously. Oh, let's strip away their protection again. Did they just not land enough armies? It didn't seem like they had many transports today. Oh well. Some people are Nubans.
Planetary pacification protocols initiated.
I mean,
Ground
it's
invasion units have achieved
unfair
all
to expect them to be as good at invading and conquering as we are, considering we were built by the Blood Moon Coven. So, yeah. We started with an advantage. They still haven't moved out of there, which is actually kind of frightening. That's
Construction
a reasonable fleet
complete.
there. I'll get over there and deal with it in a moment. Alright, let's do a bit of a trade and continue to expand my fleet. There we go. Right, more... actually, we're going to go for Gunnicide and Donnages now. Just to diversify the battleship lineup.
Diplomatic alert. Military confrontation.
Okay, there we
detected.
go. They have declared war on the Zarkon League. Now we shall see which empire is stronger. But which one? No, that was mine. Consequently, we are at war with them. Okay, well, it was bound to happen eventually. Right, let's get rid of all of these. Missing watermans. Well, first and foremost, I want to humiliate them. And then I would like to... I'm going to give them to the hegemony. You know, they're not particularly strong, and I can't seem to give it to my tributaries, unfortunately. So I will also give you this throne rule too. Can I give them all of them? I cannot. That is quite a big shame. Okay. Set demands. And that'll be good enough for me. Right. Land, armies. So we're going to be in 2 wars at the same time. It's not the best situation, honestly, but let's get over here and attack you. If you could, please. We're going to have to spread out fairly quickly. Alright. Well, they've actually got a couple of fleets in there, but we should be able to get in there and take them out, I'm thinking. Not too much trouble. Right, now that we've left, the fortifications were already rebuilding, but
ground
they just
invasion
weren't
units have achieved all
enough
objectives.
to deal with us. There we go. Perfect. Right, with that, I'm going to send you back into somewhat safe space. I'm going to send you all the way over there. Whilst our main fleet heads in to start wiping out the groups
Executing
of,
evasion protocols.
Okay, they've gone for Paradox. Right, we need to be there right now. There's nothing else about it. Just keep going. Don't care about us. Paradox is much higher. Oh, GLaDOS died!
Military station deconstructed. Alert. Wormhole station deconstructed.
That's fine. We don't actually care about that. But we do care about killing you. They're trying to claim Morovia. They won't. We'll be in there in a moment and we'll deal with that. There we go. Straight away engaged. They've got a lot of battleships though. But we should, I'm hoping, be able to manage this. We are significantly more powerful at the end of the day. Oh, wow, look at all of that point defense fire. That's actually pretty impressive. But yeah, we've completely crushed them. We lost. That's a shame, but we are going to have to rebuild that spaceport. And with that, we are going to go and crush their empire completely and utterly. Right. Got 41% on that war. Let's just drop straight in on their main base and just wipe everything out here. Where are our troops at this point? Ooh, what's happening? Ah, there we are. Sure, we'll... oh, you know what? Since we're here, we'll take this. And we'll get our transport fleet in here. Go ahead. And enter orbit. Oh, wrong thing. Was there actually anything here? Oh, no, there wasn't. Never mind. Just popping through. Go ahead and drop there. I guess our transport fleet will be a little bit closer this way.
Construction complete.
See how this goes down.
Construction complete.
I want my transport vessels to move up there. Oh, that's the one. Move together. Transport vessels. Oh, there we go. And we'll just hang tight and engage as we can. I doubt their defenses are going to be able to hold up against our fleet at this point. It's a bit risky having our transport fleet in here already, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah, their missiles aren't even actually reaching us. That's fantastic. I approve. Okay, let's start wiping things out in here then. Oh, they've actually brought in one of their rear guard, it looks like. And they are currently decimating our allies' fleet. That's... Oops, sorry. But we should be able to help out in just a moment. Yeah, they're going to bail. They're not going to hang around with a fleet this powerful in here. Right, let's get you towards the middle, where you're going to be a little bit further away from all of the fighting. And then you can claim whichever world gets messed up first. Enter orbit there. I'm imagining we should be able to win this fight fairly easily. I can't imagine they want us to just claim their worlds without being contested, but I'm not sure. They could move out. I think their borders just expanded too. I'm curious. Right. This world is all but lost. Got a fair number of defenders there,
pacification
right?
protocols
It
initiated.
won't really matter.
Ground invasion units have achieved all objectives.
And some more army health besides. Alright, let's move you into orbit down here. And the fleet as well. Alright, whilst we're here, we'll get everyone back into orbit. One dappling, one warform. That's all we need. Let's merge you two. Oh, okay. Good. I'm glad these fleets are coming together here. Should afford us an opportunity to just completely wipe it out. It's mostly... Wow, their escorts must be incredibly powerful. Only 2 battleships there. That's kind of terrifying. Let's get back down here. And enter orbit. Wow, okay. Claiming 1 planet gave us, like, half of the war score? That can't be right. My goodness. Very well. Alright, land the armies. Once again, it's not going to really matter that there's still so much
Planetary
fortifications there.
pacification protocols initiated.
There we go.
Ground invasion units have achieved all
Get
objectives.
everyone back into orbit. Wow. Almost everyone. There we are. And now, let's move up. Wipe this area out. We're at 67% already. That is fantastic. And this is while fighting 2 wars, mind you. I'm reasonably proud. Right, let's get involved. They are bailing. Straight away, just straight up, nope. Don't want it. That's fine. We should be able to just clear this place out. There's not a whole lot they're going to be able to do about it.
Technological acquisition successful.
Wonderful. Let's continue increasing our shield hit points. Right, you're going to need to get away from that area as fast as you can, though, because they could enter from that area. Not sure where they've gone to. Oh, they have gone back down. They're trying to bombard it. Oh, we've got a Titan there. Look at that beautiful ship. A ship that we cannot ourselves make. Which kind of does feel a little bit cheat-hacksy, but oh well. And they've finished bombarding. Is anyone... No, they didn't claim it back. I was going to say, were they able to take it? Did they... Does a Titan actually also, like, house invaders? That would have been super cheat-hacksy.
Planetary pacification protocols initiated. Ground invasion units have achieved all
I'm going to be
objectives.
very surprised if they hold out much longer than this. We're already at 88% war score. Where are the rest of your planets? We could jump up here and hit this fleet, I suppose. I think we probably will. Let's get over there. Don't mind. Oh, there we are. This war is over. We admit defeat. Doctrinal enforcers. This awakened empire seeks to impose its religious doctrines on the galaxy. They are likely to attack any empire that would not willingly convert. Well, that didn't go out so well for you. And domination victory! With that, our empires now control enough of the habitable worlds in the game. Our dominion, I suppose, has won the game by owning 40% of the habitable worlds, or dominating an empire that owns them. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so the Climbing Enterprise owns 9 planets. Hegemony of Ginum, 13. Kroll Principality, 3. Lost Moon Unification owns 15. Quivarian Coalition owns 8. Quivarian Dynastic Union, 3. Quivarian Star Coalition, 3. Zarkon League 7, and Zarkon League, the actual enemy, owns 15. And if it hadn't been for the Unbidden, though I will be honest, I honestly thought we were going to lose that. I really thought we were going to lose that against the Unbidden. They were just so powerful and just pushing us back so hard. But no, it seems that we won out in the end, though. This was all Star Empires. They basically made no man's land of these areas. I'm not sure if they basically destroyed the habitable worlds that were there or not. I'm not really clear on how they work, but I don't see habitable worlds in these areas anymore. So they may well have completely stripped those worlds of any capacity to be habitable. But at any rate, thank you very much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed. But that's all we've got time for, I'm afraid. At least until the Apocalypse DLC, or is it... yeah, I think it's Apocalypse DLC lands, which is going to change the game in a pretty drastic way, and I am really looking forward to that. So we may have another Stellaris playthrough in the future, but that's going to be it for now. So until next time, and as always, do leave a like if you liked, sub if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone.